Hi guys.
Okay, is everyone ready? Liz, are you ready?
Look at that. Here.
Okay. Watermelon number 2. Here we go. This is gonna be awesome. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
So I was watching something and it mentioned 11BX1371. I also found like part 2, 11B31369. We'll do both of them. Basically what we're doing is reacting to the video. Are you watching? Are you watching? Yeah, I'm gonna move it like right down here. I'm gonna extend it all the way so you guys can see my full reaction. Very screechy. 3, 1, 2. Oof. Oof. Oh well.
Basically on a lightning rod right now, but before we end the vlog, we gotta do some soda.
A lot of screech. Is that Morse code? I can't read Morse code. I can read binary, but I can't read Morse. Yeah, I can't read that. I really don't think it's... I really don't think it's a terrorist threat. If any of you guys can read, like, Morse code, please write what that said down below.
It's pointless.
He was doing the T-pose of doom. Then there's this. Same plague doctor. What did it say? I spent my final days? Another Morse code. I speak only for myself. What does that Morse code say? Like I said, I can't read Morse. Please write what it says down in below. I believe that. Me. It was loud and annoying. Oh, that was you. Oh, now that's in sign language. I can't read sign language. I know a lot of my subscribers could be able to read sign language and Morse code. I hope that girl's okay. When was this made? Right before New Year's. We already watched that.
Okay, so I came back down. I brought you guys along with me. I want you guys to see how many buttons there are on this dashboard. Check this out first off.
An officer wearing a mask. That is in German. No, that is not. That's not the language I thought it was. Is it in Russian? Oh, 3 videos? We're just reacting to a whole bunch of creepy videos right now. No, this isn't live. There's no one there. Where's his face?
Ooh, this thing is awesome. Oh, hey Liz, check this out.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, Shurs?
Did you see this like tank-looking thing that we got?
What is that?
It's called.
We love the internet, but the internet is tracking
You're a little
everything you
confused.
do.
That's Fox News.
Vanish on your device.
I want to see this thing will go in the grass and go a little off-road. Is this thing awesome, Liz?
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today
We're just reacting to this right now.
previous broadcast interruptions in history. So, most people think that television is kind of bland and watered down. Aside from the odd accidental swear word, nothing spontaneous ever seems to happen on live TV. Well, here are some times when TV and other broadcasts have been mysteriously hijacked and altered. Get ready to be creeped out and very, very confused. But before we get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too? Coming in at number 10 is Aliens. So this one took place in 1977 and was a live TV news interruption. One afternoon on the Southern Television Channel in the UK, Andrew Gardner was doing the news. However, all of a sudden things went odd. The image went distorted and then an odd voice began playing. The voice was from someone or something called Asteroid.
Turn yours down.
Part of the Intergalactic
I'm reacting to
Association.
something.
Now, just for the record, there's apparently no such thing as the Intergalactic Association. Nevertheless, he delivered an odd message about society, humanity, and aliens. Asteron's message was rather cryptic to say the least, but it seemed to be about aliens and what humanity is doing wrong. Asteron continued his speech for 6 minutes until he was finished, and then he cut to Looney Tunes. The Southern Television Channel apologized afterwards, but they said they weren't sure who the guy was. The way he was able to get in was because Southern Television was not secured with a landline. This allowed their audio signal to be hacked, which allowed Asteron to deliver the strange message. At first, people thought it was someone who worked for a satellite company hacking the station. However, this was later found to be false. Back in 1977, it would have been very hard to hack a television station. And seeing as Asteron nor the Intergalactic Association were ever found out, some people blamed aliens for this. That's right, many said aliens tapped the signal to send humanity a message about alien existence. However, other more skeptical people say this was simply somebody with great hacking skills playing a prank. Listen to the audio and let me know what you think.
But, he says, there are conditions. These include stopping the execution of all captured prisoners of war and allowing negotiations. In Australia, Mr. Kerry Packer and his cricketers are still pleading the right to yesterday's High Court decision, which lifted the ban on them playing a test match.
This is the voice of Allah, representative of the National Galactic Command.
I miss Looney Tunes.
Next up is Captain Midnight. You may know Captain Midnight as the American superhero who used to be a radio drama in the 1940s. However, in 1986, HBO was hacked by somebody going by the pseudonym Captain Midnight. One afternoon, all was normal on the HBO channel. The movie Falcon and the Snowman was being shown, and millions of Americans were viewing it and having a good time. That was when all of a sudden the movie was interrupted by colourful bars. Then a message popped up on the screen. The message read, "Good evening HBO from Captain Midnight. $12.95 a month? No way. Showtime and Movie Channel, beware." So it seems like somebody was complaining about how much you have to pay to get HBO. The message was on screen for about 5 minutes until HBO finally got the movie back on screen. In the bizarre message, it seemed to hint at Showtime and the Movie Channel being the next targets of this hacker. That was what caused the FCC to investigate this to stop any future hacks. It didn't take long before the FCC tracked down John R. McDougal. He was the man behind the pseudonym Captain Midnight. He was caught in a pretty dumb way as well. The way they found out about him doing the hack was because somebody overheard him boasting about it in a phone box in his hometown in Florida. However, John wasn't some kind of master hacker. You see, he worked as a controller for a satellite company which controlled HBO's satellite dish. But why did John do this? Well, before he was a satellite controller, he was a satellite dish installer. However, he was fired from this job after HBO's service rates went up. This caused him to not make any money from satellite dish installations, which is why he wrote the bad message. After being tracked down by the FCC very easily, he was arrested and charged. He was sentenced to 1 year in prison and a $5,000 fine. That's $1,000 for every minute he interrupted the movie.
It's crazy. We're not even on the water anymore. We're totally up in this tree, close to the top of it even. So we are really high in the air right now. Cool, okay, Sheriff. I'm up here. I think I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna take my shoes off right now. And I think I want to go for a little swim.
Next up is Russia. So, unless you've been living under a rock for the past few years, we all know that Russia has been accused of a lot of hacking. They've been accused of hacking things from Facebook to secretly hacking elections. However, this is one Russian hack which isn't so secret. And there's no denying that this one took place, as it was recorded live on TV. One day, Maxime Waiters from the Securities and Exchange Commission was talking on C-SPAN.
About
That
the
was when
politics. I don't like
broadcast was
politics.
hijacked by
So.
Russia Today. Russia Today is the state-owned media channel in Russia. And instead of showing Maxime Waiters on C-SPAN, it showed Russia Today's programming for 10 whole minutes. After the 10 minutes, it went back to C-SPAN, but it left viewers at home dumbfounded. Now, some say this could be a routing error. And at the time, C-SPAN themselves tweeted saying they expected that to be the case. However, many other people, including some C-SPAN employees, tweeted that they'd been hacked by Russia. And with all the talks of Russia hacking elections in the USA, some say Russia was behind this TV hack. It's not clear why they would want to do this, perhaps to make America look bad, or maybe to leave them uninformed as to what Maxime Waiters was trying to say. Could this have been a cover-up of something she was going to say? Or was this Putin trying to make America look weak and show Americans Russian propaganda? Perhaps not, and it really was just a routing error.
I don't
but
like
who
politics.
knows?
I'm not
What do
going
you
to
think
talk
about
about
this
this
very
stuff.
mysterious broadcast interruption?
Please don't talk about it on my channel.
Next Next up is Mystery Faces. So this one is incredibly scary and unsettling. In 2007, ABC showed something very strange. Out of nowhere, an old grainy photo of an elderly couple popped up on screen for a few seconds. The photos are nightmare fuel and look very unsettling. They remained on screen for around 7 seconds before it went back to regular programming. Now that would be strange on its own, but what's even stranger is nobody knows who these people are or where the photos are from. However, they look very sinister and unsettling. Now, ABC claims it was simply a glitch and the faces are frames from Oprah. However, these people do not look like Oprah or anyone who was ever on Oprah. This has led to many people saying that ABC was simply covering this up. Perhaps ABC don't even know who these people are. Or perhaps they do and they were covering up something more sinister. I've done a lot of digging on this, but nobody knows who these people are or where the image is from. This legitimately seems to be one of the biggest broadcasting mysteries of all time. What do you think the deal with these faces is? One thing's for sure, the photos are nightmare fuel. And if I was Oprah, I wouldn't exactly be flattered being compared to one of these guys.
Well, it might have been someone from the audience.
So, we're used to hearing of zombie apocalypse in TV shows, but I'm sure we would never expect a zombie apocalypse to actually happen in real life. Well, in 2013 in Montana, some people believed it had. During one showing of the Steve Walker show on KRTV in Montana, there was an alert saying a zombie apocalypse was underway. There was an alert sound with a very convincing audio file of a man saying a zombie apocalypse was happening. They said to stay inside and follow instructions on the screen. Now, you may think people assumed this was a joke, but no, most people in Montana actually believed this was real. Now, it seems crazy and you may be laughing at these people, but if this alert came up on your TV, you might believe it too. I mean, just imagine, it would be pretty scary and you wouldn't assume your TV station was being hacked. It didn't take long before 911 received thousands of calls about a zombie apocalypse. This caused KTR to quickly debunk this and say they got hacked. It's not clear why the hacker did what they did, but they assume it was a joke. The strange thing is, the FBI investigated this and they confirmed the hack wasn't coming from America, but from abroad. Some say this was someone who knows more than we do sending a message, while others say it was simply a joke. But what do you think?
I honestly don't like that noise. It always scares me.
Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous.
Next up is Max Headroom. So, for those who don't know, Max Headroom is a fictional AI character created in Britain. He was first made in 1984 and appeared in the movie Max Headroom 20 Minutes into the Future. Well, in 1987, the same character was used for one of the creepiest broadcast interruptions in history. Somebody dressed in a Max Headroom mask first tried to interrupt Doctor Who. However, that didn't work. A few hours later, during the news on a Chicago TV station, the transmission was distorted.
Well, you tried to interrupt Doctor Who.
A Max Headroom mask popped up on screen wearing sunglasses. The video was very distorted and the camera was swaying from left to right. In the background was a sheet of metal, which is similar to the real background of Max Headroom. The hacking was taking place live, as the guy called one of the news pundits a frickin' liberal and a frickin' nerd. He then began screaming, laughing, and moaning. This went on for a while, and then the guy began saying product phrases. He even said the Coca-Cola ad slogan while holding a can of Pepsi. This may be because Max Headroom used to be the mascot for New Coke. He then called out some more Chicago-based media outlets, and even called a few journalists newspaper nerds. Some say this was simply a joke, while others say it was something more sinister. However, this hack was never caught, despite hacking into the TV station twice. It's since gone down as one of the most bizarre signal intrusions ever. Next up is God. So this one is very bizarre and it took place on the Playboy channel. One day on the Playboy channel there was a movie called Three Daughters on. Now, as you can imagine from the title, what was going on in the movie was less than holy. But that was when the movie's naughty viewers got an unexpected message from God. The message from God appeared on a black background in white text. It claimed to be from God himself and said, "Remember the Sabbath." There were then some other Bible verses from Matthew. Now, you may be thinking this is very strange, and it is. However, you may also laugh at this and assume it was a joke. I mean, why would God want to hack Playboy Channel? Well, it turned out to not be a joke at all. In fact, it was somebody with a pretty clear motive. One man named Thomas Haney from a Christian TV network was found to be behind the hijacking. Now, the Christian network he worked for denied this. However, he was charged with 2 years in jail. He was also given 100 hours of community service and had to pay a $100 fine. However, he was able to preach God's word to an unexpected audience, so maybe he got what he wanted. It's funny, as one might assume this was a prank. However, somebody actually wanted to stop people from watching this movie and to remember the Sabbath instead. I'm sure whoever experienced this hijacking will never forget the Sabbath now. Next up is UVB-76. So this is an incredibly eerie and unexplained broadcast. Ever since 1982, something called the buzzer can be heard from Moscow, Russia. It's a constant buzzing which changes pitch 25 times a day, all day. In case you don't know what a number station is, it's a way to send coded messages through transmissions. Now, the buzz
That's
itself is
creepy.
incredibly ghostly, but it does actually have a meaning. However, it's a coded meaning which only Russian spies would know about. Occasionally, the buzzing is interrupted by a voice in Russian. However, the voice simply says seemingly random letters and names, such as Dmitry and Vladimir. It's pretty obvious there's some kind of code going on.
Михаил, Дмитрий, Женя, Борис. Михаил, Дмитрий, Женя, Борис. 85, 343. Константин, Роман, Иван, Николай.
Now, the Russian government deny this being in existence. However, many explorers have actually gone to the site of UVB-76 in Russia. So it definitely does exist, however those who have explored there say it's abandoned. But this simply doesn't make sense, as it's still broadcast all over Europe and a Russian voice can be heard from time to time. What do you think is going on with UVB-76? And what do you think the secret messages really mean? Is it sinister orders towards spies? Or could it be something even more bizarre?
11:08, 28, 71.
First book of Harry Potter.
Next up is political hijacking. So, TV is a great way to get messages across, and that includes political messages. I'm sure we'll remember the political ads during the US election. Well, here is an example of an ad being forced onto the air. One day back in the 1980s, a Polish state TV station was hacked. During a news transmission, a communist political party named Solidarity hijacked the station. They then delivered a message about workers' rights and prices of food. You see, the Polish government had recently increased food prices, but not wages of workers. This meant many poor Polish people were starving and hungry. That was when Solidarity knew enough was enough, so they hijacked the station. A text message on screen came up saying enough price increases, lies and oppression. Then another message told people to boycott the upcoming election. And while they did support Solidarity, it turns out they weren't even a part of them. They were actually 2 university students studying astrology in Toruń University in Poland. However, after being rightfully outraged by the government, they decided to hack the news. Even so, this is a very mysterious and kind of eerie hacking. Let me know if you think a hacking like this will ever take place in America.
nuklearnych średniego zasięgu i zawiesił podejmowanie kontrpociuni na instalowanych
Next up is Naughty Hijacker. So this is actually 2 hijackings which many people say were committed by the same guy. One day during a showing of Handy Manny, the Disney Channel was hacked. Now of course, being the Disney Channel, many kids were watching. That's why it's pretty troubling to know that an X-rated video was shown over Handy Manny. It was shown for quite a while and only happened to Comcast customers. Comcast apologized for this and said it would never happen again. However, they were wrong. Just weeks later, the same thing happened once again. During coverage of the Super Bowl of all things, the same clip was shown again. Of course, many families were watching the Super Bowl and they all saw the X-rated video in front of their very eyes. Yikes, just imagine being in the room with your parents while watching that. Talk about an awkward Super Bowl Sunday. Now, some people think this is pretty funny and was simply a hacker joking around. However, some say the intention is much darker. A few say they're trying to corrupt children. A few say the intent was to corrupt children, as this was shown on Disney Channel and the Super Bowl, where kids may be watching. But what do you think? Was this all one big joke or something much, much more sinister? Check out the poll in the top red corner and vote for the most mysterious broadcast interruption in history. And be sure to check out my second channel too. There'll be a link to that on screen in a moment, so click the link to check it out. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what you're waiting for, subscribe to Top 10s.
Okay.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my god.
This looks more like someone's trying to play a hoax.
Oh god.
Sarah, get away.
It'll fucking explode. Oh my god, Eric.
God.
Ooh.
I told you.
Dude, that's like the normal definition of the cabinet's opening is normal. That's apparently normal ghost activity.
Right, we're at the playground, and the kids don't want to go anymore because look at this shit. This is real. Look at this. There's no wind out here right now.
No one on it either.
Look, there's nobody on it.
It's just moving.
There's no wind. Look at the other swings, and look at this shit.
I mean, maybe someone pushed it and just went away, but...
Yeah, it's filming, go. No, you cocked your wrist too much. Do it again. Slower.
How was that?
What the hell was that?
Hello?
Hello?
He falls down the stairs.
Oh my god. Just get out of the house. Get out of the house.
Ghost accountant.
If we turn the camera off, will you print the diamond symbol? Camera's off.
Print the diamond symbol. Oh my god! That is so fucking sketchy. This thing is printing by itself.
Oh my god.
We're out here running, and swear to fucking God, man, we just saw a clown up over the suspension bridge, and I'm sort of freaking out about it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's 7:30 in the morning. Have you heard about all this shit? People are freaking out about this. Dude, does he have a fucking knife? Yo, Patrick. He has a knife. Dude, what? What the fuck?
Nah, not scary. It looks like Slenderman. Now we're gonna be reacting to Oh My Gosh TV. I really like Oh My Gosh because he's like really cool. And I like his stuff. I like his videos because I think they're really, really cool and scary, and I like scary stuff.
Tonight, my friend James and I are going to an abandoned maximum security prison in South Florida. Originally built for men, it opened in 1977 and housed some of the most dangerous women Florida has ever seen, including death row serial killers Judy the Black Widow Bonanno and Aileen Wuornos. It's been abandoned since 2012 and said to be one of the most creepiest places to visit in Florida. We're not only going in to explore, but we're going in to spend the night.
R.I.P. her. Yay. All these kinds of stuff.
How do we get in? Bro, this place is dark.
I'm actually getting legit scared right now.
Me too.
Because, like, somebody could just pop out right now, dude. I don't think this is right.
Hey, lock your door.
It's locked, isn't it? Oh, what the fuck is that? Dude, we need to turn around, because you can't go straight, can you? I don't want to get it.
Oh, my gun jammed up. Why is my gun jamming up? We are officially freaked out.
Oof.
The fact that I can't see anything is really freaking me out right now. Bro, just move. Just go. I don't like being right here. Just go. Dude, I'm getting freaked out. I swear to God, something hit the door over here. Not my door, but in the back. Like, I heard, like... Dude, why are we at a fucking dead end, bro?
Dead end?
Bro, can you go straight? Shh. Bro, you either thinking you're gonna prank me or something.
Bro, I'm not gonna prank you, dude.
You know what freaks me out more than not knowing, like, thinking you're trying to prank.
Hold on a second, hold on.
The fact that your gun is jamming out makes me think you're pranking me. Bro, I swear,
I just showed you right now that my...
That was freaking me out, thinking something's really gonna happen. I didn't even know if that was real or not.
No, it was. Is there somebody here? I heard a pop. What if we like ran over something, like one of those fireworks or something?
What does animals do? You know that's funny animals, so...
I'm scared, bro. This gate is locked.
Something in me hopes we can't get in here, but...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
This place is really scary. As we were pulling into this place, we were already really creeped out, and we heard a loud bang. I go to pull my gun out. I am armed. I have a license, okay? And when I go to cock my piece, it gets jammed. I mean, I was in a position where... like, if I was in a life or death situation, I wouldn't have been able to protect ourselves. And I don't know, it was really scary because we did hear a bang. I'm not sure if I have that on camera. I'm gonna have to go back when I go to edit this video. We thought that this gate was gonna be open, but it is locked. Let's go in here.
Dude, what's there? Oh, this is the guard tower.
I just found a way in, but I am not sure. I want to be cut up by rusty razors right now. Right there, bro. You'll have to excuse my friend James. He is a little blind.
We could do that.
Are you serious?
You don't think so?
Hell no!
Just put some on top of them, bro.
Those razors keep going. Look.
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, ain't nobody getting through that.
Dude,
No one's getting through that. Guys, there's a car coming. Okay, it looks like a truck.
Roll your window down a little bit?
Nah. They probably got scared and left. Yeah, that truck took off. Yo, this place looks like legit The Walking Dead.
It does.
Oh, look, they got the trucks in there to start demolishing. I actually started kind of practicing, and I made it about halfway. Only thing is it really hurts your hands. So we decided against trying to climb that really tall gate on the other side, so we came back to the original gate. And I almost feel like I could probably get through this right here. These things right here are like bolted on.
Yeah, it's too tight. Is it? Too fat. Oh man, 5 pounds less, you would have made it. That's 2 locks on it. Oh, look. Look, bro. No.
Ah!
No. Look. No way. Look, I swear, look. You're in? Are you in? There's a way in. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh, we got in. Actually, can I be honest with you? I'm not that happy. Why? Because, dude, you don't want to go in here. I really don't. We're going in.
Careful. All right. I can't believe we got in. Watch your step, man. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, okay? Because as soon as anybody else would have came here and seen that everything was locked up, they probably would have gave up and went away. We actually were determined to get in here, and guess what? We got in here. This video might be a little bit longer than usual. Please stick around. There's a lot to see here, as well as in the morning time. I am going to try to get some shots of this place because it is humongous. So, yeah, I got a little green light here, too. But, yeah, there's going to be a lot to see here.
I'm legit scared out of my mind right now.
I know you are. I'm sorry. I wonder if this was maybe
I can't
like a
unplug it
or something. I just want to show you how difficult it is to try to break out of prison, okay? Look, I mean, who wants to climb on top of razor blades and then climb on top of more razor blades? And yeah, ain't happening. I have
like
never
literally
been
not
this
me.
scared coming somewhere. I've seen pictures from our friend that was here working, and the workers didn't even want to go inside because it was pitch black dark during the day. We're gonna go in, and I think we should start right there. This place looks like a death trap.
Probably is.
What's in there? Chiller room. But I don't know if I want to chill up in here.
Give me a kiss.
This looks like this was destroyed by fire or something. Oh, I don't even want to go in there. Looks like a freaking bomb went off or something in here.
That's where we should sleep tonight.
No thanks. I'd rather sleep in a cell. Yeah.
What was that light though?
Wonder if that's like bulletproof glass. People were trying to break it or something. Wanna go in here real quick?
What is that light?
Not really a whole lot to see in here.
point it up and you can see more. Ah, dude!
See there the seeing star.
Fucking shit.
Wow. I can only imagine how many tears were dropped in this prison cell right here. Because that's what I would be doing if I had to live the rest of my life in this little itty bitty room. Your freedom stripped from you. Imagine all the innocent people that have been locked up, died in prison. They had to spend the rest of their life.
Oh, I'd be sad.
It's kind of sad. Yeah, closely.
Sing that song and still traps.
I'm actually going to broadcast live here in a little bit and do a live exploration, maybe do some behind the scenes stuff from this video. So I just want to let you know in advance to have your notifications on. If YouTube's notification thing is not working for you, follow me on Twitter. I know I look really funny right now too. I have two headlamps on. But yeah, follow me on Twitter. It's at OmarGoshTV. Every time I go live, you will get notified there. You got to make sure you have the little notification thing on Twitter. But yeah, it works every time and you will get notified. It says fam. If you guys didn't know, that's
Call
what
me
I
up,
call
fam.
my fans. I call them fams. You know, like Most RG has the sergeants and Aldo has the dragons. You guys are
I
my
have the
fans.
wolfers. I have the wolves. Wolf pack. I think that's in XXX Sniper Wolf. Does she have the wolf pack or
What?
The showers.
like what's her what does she call her viewers?
Well, if we have to use the bathroom later, it's better than going in the woods. This has to suck. Could you imagine
yeah, she calls
taking
people
showers in front of a bunch of people that you don't even know, like a bunch of crazy people? I hear bad things
How
happen.
about I just call the viewers Da Wolves?
Guys, no lie. As James and I were
Da
walking out
Wolf
this
pack.
door, we heard footsteps. Legit footsteps. Like somebody was walking right behind us. And we both heard it at the same time. I'm not crazy, am I?
No, I heard it the same time you did. I didn't think you would hear it.
Should we go back in here?
Probably not. Are we clean too? Probably.
Hot mother. If this is so dearly live like he so dearly said.
Just a few minutes ago, we were around the corner from here. Well, I don't know if they were homeless or were they like junkies or.
Bro,
we
they were
can
doing something really
find.
shady. They acted like they're ready to defend themselves. Like, I thought they were going to attack me. Is what I thought it was. We're sitting down, and then he got up. And I'm like, dude, chill out. You're fine.
No, get the away from that. I wondered what I was watching earlier. This may take a while.
live stream. James and I are doing an overnight challenge at a Walking Dead prison. This place was super impossible to get in, but we found a way in. A lot of people were here already before we're even live, so I just want to say hi to you. We got Lily Mamelita. Sorry if I said your name wrong. We have Beaver Kicker, nice name, Lloyd Parsons, Amazing Gracie, Flames Gaming, Creepy Tails Doll, Carolyn, Precious Bun, Gaming Edges. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to read all your comments. I'm going to glance at them, so don't give up on commenting. But I just want to show you this place really quick. It is really, really sketchy. There's my friend James right there. I don't know if you see him.
We're scared out of our minds.
Sorry for the bright light. So yeah, we're the only idiots that break into a prison. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like. It is really, really scary. We've been here for a few hours already doing some exploration. I'm gonna let you guys do a little bit of exploration with us before we actually release our video. We are creating a video here, so yeah, we haven't been in here yet, so let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Let the creepy music play. Guys, if we lag a little bit, I mean, we are going into prison cells, it's going to be probably a little laggy every once in a while. So my apologies in advance. I am using a really dependable connection through Verizon. So here we go. We have not been in here yet. We are exploring together. So.
Which building? Oh.
Okay. Careful. My friend James is a little bit blind, so.
A little bit.
I'm actually here by myself. That's the officer's station. See that?
Yeah.
Careful. Well, and there's glass. Look, that's bulletproof glass there. And there's some of the cell blocks over there. This place looks like something out of a horror book. I mean, it's really creepy. Let's go
you guys
ahead.
would have seen the first couple of buildings we went in. We were legit scared out of our minds.
Yeah.
Especially when what happened was that.
Creepy on our way in. So make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already, okay?
Share this video. Click the
share this video. No one's ever done a live exploration like this. We have lag here? I've only seen one. Oh crap, we got some lag.
Well, yeah, tons of metal bars and stuff in here too.
Let's see if the internet gets a little bit better. Are we still lagging?
I think we could have had done better watching the original one we were watching. I think we were better watching this one.
I thought they were going to attack me, is what I thought it was. We're sitting down, and then he got up. And I'm like, dude, chill out, you're fine. And like, aggressive.
I thought they attacked me, man. I was so freaking scared. Bro. We did ask them if, it'd be okay for us to film with them, and they did not want to be on video, so I just want to throw that out there. If you were watching us live, I do apologize for that. The way that video ended, I just didn't want to sneak up on these people, holding a camera and freak them out and make them attack James, so I ended the broadcast. I think we just kind of came up in their territory, and we told them that we were doing a video, and they were totally cool with it. We're okay, we didn't die or anything. I thought the guy was hurting James. That's what I thought. The way.
If you guys had died.
I honestly didn't freak out too much like a little girl, but listen, that was
it's okay, dude.
I just watched that.
It's nighttime,
It is nighttime.
Well, yeah, we'll just stay out of their way and let them do whatever they're
I think
doing.
I just turned on a radio.
We have a lot more to see, so we're still trying to find the infirmary. I also hear that there's a church. We have not been there yet. We need to find the church.
All prisons have a church, I think.
No one called the cops on that live stream. That would be the end of our overnight challenge.
outside or is that inside? Through the windows.
Wow, this is cool. Main control panel. I think they control all of the cell doors from in here, like really far away. Is this the church? Trying to see what's in there. Guys, I forgot to mention this in the video, and I usually mention this in other videos where we do like, you know, go and explore places that are haunted, you know? If you see anything that we may have missed in the video, please let me know in the comments.
A bright light.
In the video, you saw what you saw, okay? Sometimes it's really dark and we miss things, even when I edit, okay? So there's a better chance that you might find something that I missed.
Yes, I am eating. I am eating lunch. I'm gonna dump frogs in a pool. A non-chlorinated pool.
Oh, the date on those say 2012. So I'm thinking that's when this place closed down. 2012. Who wants crab legs tonight?
Give me kiss.
It says right there, Omar. Ooh. Do not. Wow. I don't know if I even want to step on this, bro. It says, who's that? Oh my gosh, I'm scared. And then when I said something, it disappeared. Bro, my heart's racing. I do not want to go in here. But I feel like I have to.
We have a...
Hello? Someone in here?
We have a camera that's got night vision on it. And the night vision actually works. It could wake you up like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
This is the church. This is the church right here.
Then we could walk around with a camera.
Yeah, we should go up there early.
I'm so scared.
Or I could stay up the entire night and then wake you up at 3, 4, and then we can explore the house. That is, if she's asleep. I'll have my normal tablet camera going on live.
You know what? This might sound weird, but I'm actually thinking we should see if the they're like night owls.
All our owls are night owls.
Oh, heck no. You have a good point, but that right there looks really scary.
Really freaking sketchy, dude.
I mean, do people like bring a ladder and start spray painting up there? Or are they like super tall? Like James? Hello?
You don't... Oh my god.
Oh, that's kinda
Like,
neat.
what the fuck?
Have like a stage. Yeah. Have a stage there. They used to probably, you know, sing and stuff there, like for church. Alright, I want to get out of here. I like it up here. Here it is, guys. This is what we have been waiting for. The haunted infirmary I'm not sure why it's haunted.
It's because probably many prisoners died there. It's 11 at night. For them, it was 11 at night.
Damn, bro. Whoa. I mean, like, this is almost as far as I want to go. I'm sorry, guys. This is one challenge that I don't think I'm down to do. What about you? Mr. 6'6" guy?
I think we're crazy to go in there. They're gonna be upset if we didn't go in there. Like, not that they'd be upset, they'd probably understand, but they'd be disappointed we didn't go in there. So, as much as I don't want to, I think we should, but if we see anything funky, man, I'm running.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want the fams making that face right there. But I don't want to make that face either. Can you go first? I'll go first, Jake. Alright. James gonna go first. Thank you, James. You're going first. First, like the whole time. It says he's in here. He's in where? I'll go upstairs.
There are a whole bunch of fucking these nuts. You fucking.
This isn't. I don't think this is the infirmary. Oh, bro, this is why. That's right there why I didn't want to come in here, dude. There is something evil in here. Medical examiner. Do not go beyond this point.
Bitch, nah.
I don't think we came this way. It's the only elevator I've seen here. This whole property. No, don't go in there. This dude's crazy. Want to go upstairs?
Well, and it says he's in here, that's probably his worst. Oh, gosh. Bro, look at this.
Look, there's a camera right there. It says do not enter.
I live in a haunted house. We could do the 3 a.m. challenge. Maybe. Probably not. Probably in the basement, though.
Yeah.
If we were waking up, I would most certainly go down in the basement and see what kind of horrors are in there.
But there's blood. I think we're here, bro. Just look.
Oh my god. Holy f-
Guys, we are lost. Everything looks like we can walk around here. What about you, man? What do you think? Yeah, no pillows, no blankets, no mattresses. What if we close this door and it locks us in here? I'm just gonna be here.
it's not the most comfortable in me, but it's actually a lot better than the concrete, but it's just freezing so nice. I can sleep there. I'm okay, man. I'm in jail. Yeah. Pretty comfortable in here. Feeling like that is good to do. I think James has to feel comfortable. How you doing? Just think of it being like a hammock. There's like a bunch of broken porcelain on the floor. It's actually nice because it's not really hot in here. It makes me wonder, like, when it's really hot in Florida, I don't see any AC vents or anything. Like these people sweating as they sleep. And it's so bad, especially when it was really cold outside too. It doesn't get that cold in Florida, but we get some cold weather sometimes. We're 29. We're 29. We got only a couple more hours till the sun starts rising. Probably gonna just look out for Jane. Pretty tired. It's 6:08 in the morning. I think we did okay, bro. It's still really dark in here, man. Can you imagine, like, in the daytime, it's like so dark? I do want to see this place during the day. Maybe we can stay for like another hour or two. Maybe get something to eat. We didn't go in here last night. This place is huge, dude. Didn't even realize it. You okay, bro? I should have told you. There's a whole map here of the property. Okay, they call them dorms. Last night when I was on my live broadcast, well, James said pod. The pods are in the inside. They're either dorms or cell blocks. That's what we call them. They had their handcuffs marked. Oh, they probably kept guns in here. Oh, this is cool. Check this out, guys. This is where they kept all their, probably their rifles right here. And yeah, they had a 9mm Smith & Wesson, a 38, lots of 38s. Actually, yeah, there's 38s and 9mm. I don't know if correctional officers usually do not have guns in jail. In case they this is terrible. I need some help now. Break out. For safety. Let's go check out this place and what it looks like in the daytime. I left my drone in my pickup truck. So if my pickup truck hasn't been towed, you will be seeing some really cool flyovers.
survived this overnight challenge. I really appreciate you guys coming along for the adventure.
A little bit.
My friend James, you can check his video out. He's gonna have a video on his channel. His channel's called The Fams 2016. Filmed with his cell phone. He doesn't really have a camera yet, but you can see a little bit of behind the scenes on his channel, as well as my live footage video that I put out right before this video. There's also a really cool scene around 11 minutes 24 seconds where you can see something mysterious, and you know that it's real because this was a live broadcast.
So 11:24.
To my live stream, James and I are doing an overnight challenge at a Walking Dead. I mean, this place really does look. You got my other flashlight? Oh, it's in my pocket. I got it. Somebody said they want the vacuum.
Yo, hey.
21.
Hey, actually, if they would comment, I've been wondering, no, because it's still there. Why? What's so great about that vacuum? I've had a few people say that. I don't know what's so good about the vacuum.
If you're wondering what James is talking about, we went dumpster diving last night at a rich thrift store. Well, you know, rich area thrift store, and
Second live stream yesterday.
yeah, people were going crazy about this vacuum that we left in the dumpster.
It's probably still there, to be honest with you, because today's Sunday, so they shouldn't have taken it.
We haven't been in there yet. I mean, a lot of these look the same. Let me know in the comments if you know what those are. Like, are these considered cell blocks, or are they pods? Like, what are they called? Cell building?
We'll go to 11. 11:21.
Let me know in the comments if you guys can see, like, anything. I mean, this place is supposed to be haunted. There's been people that come here and their cameras die, freeze up, their phones die. What? Leave them alone! Leave them alone!
Alright. So that was it, guys. That was haunted videos. Like, subscribe to Oh My Gosh TV, Aiden YouTube, me, and if there were any other channels like XXX Sniper Wolf, go ahead and SSS Sniper Wolf, whichever. And go subscribe. And I'll see you in the next 5-hour long video.